A lot of veterans are completely shocked when they hear that they have to still pay closing costs with the VA loan. Some ask me, wait, I thought the VA covered all of those, or the seller covered them, or that I could roll them into my loan. Well, we're going to clear this up once and for all. Now, I've sat at the closing table with hundreds of veterans, and I can tell you exactly what costs that you're responsible for and the cost the VA protects you from. The biggest confusion with all this comes from all the myths around VA loans. Some lenders tell veterans that the sellers have to cover all the costs. Others make it sound like the VA is paying for everything. And even some say that the VA closing costs can be rolled into the loan itself. All of these are wrong, and believing these myths can cost you money or even cost you a house. So what we're going to do is let's go through what closing costs look like on a VA loan, what fees you're going to see, and the ones that you're never going to have to worry about because the VA protects you from them. Here's what you may pay. Standard lender fees, like origination, which is compensation for your loan officer, discount points, which is a cost for the rate that you're going to get, underwriting fees, admin fees, etc. Now, don't worry, you don't have underwriting fees or admin fees when you work with me, but you will pay third-party fees like appraisal, processing, title, and recording for your loan. You'll pay prepaid costs like property taxes and insurance. Now here's what you don't pay. VA protects you from certain junk fees like excess lender charges and even title fees. You also don't pay private mortgage insurance, which is, saves you hundreds of dollars per month compared to other loan types. Here's a key point. Sellers can cover some or all of your closing costs. So if it's negotiated with the contract, then you're good to go. The VA doesn't require them, but it is allowed. Now, it's also not limited to 4% of the purchase price like a lot of people think. If you want to see this laid out in black and white, grab the VA appraisal cost guide in the description below. It's the same checklist that I share with my own clients before they ever make an offer. I see veterans every single week close with almost $0 out of pocket. And this is because the seller credit and lender credits line up, and they just don't have to bring anything else because it covers all their closing costs. And so for me personally, I spent $50 on this house. But on the flip side, I've seen others bring thousands because no one explained this up front. The difference is that knowing what's negotiable and what isn't. So the biggest takeaway with this is that VA loans don't mean zero cost. They mean fair closing costs with protections built in that save you money long term. But don't let the myths add up. Hit subscribe, grab the VA closing cost guide below, and keep watching because next we're going over a big one. It's going to compare VA versus FHA versus conventional so you can see exactly how much the VA loan actually saves you.